Hey babes, welcome to the Happiness Heals channel. My name is Miss T and today we're doing a budget with me video for my payday on May 15, 2020. I'm going to be putting together my actual payday budget and I wanted to walk you through the numbers and then also my bill denomination so I can prepare to do my cash envelope stuffing. I went to check my bank account and my actual pay for this pay period is $2,914.62. I also have $50 that will roll over automatically into savings. I also have some actual rollover funds from my sinking fund envelopes, and I'm going to add up those amounts so that I can add in an actual amount for rollover. So I estimated $370 based on just using 2 of these envelopes, but I realized I'm going to need more this pay period. For pet expenses, I'm going to actually use all that I've saved up so far. So that's $20, $40, $60, $80. And I'm actually going to record that on my slip as a withdrawal. So 5, 15, withdrawal minus 80. And that is going towards my dog's pet food for the month. So that envelope is empty and I will begin restuffing it this pay period. Also, I have an envelope that I set aside my daughter's college deposit fund. She is supposed to submit a $500 deposit for her first year to lock in her tuition. And so I've set aside half of that and the other half will come out of this week's pay period. So I have 100, 250 added to my amount here. Set that to the side. Also, memberships. I am renewing our Amazon membership this pay period, so I'm going to withdraw 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. If you watch my prior payday budget video, then you know that I actually had withdrew this money last pay period and was going to make the payment and then realized it was actually going to come out on the 17th. So I just took that money, put it back in my membership envelope, and now I'm actually going to count it because it will come out this pay period. I need to record that withdrawal on my slip here. So 5/15 withdrawal, and that just keeps things smooth so that I don't get confused when it comes time to stuff my envelopes again. We're going to subtract 120. I think there may be actually taxes added to this amount, but I know this is the amount that they're talking about taking out. So I'll just set aside the 120 and then any additional taxes can come out of my checking buffer. That leaves me with $40. And I'm going to put that back in my envelope. All right, and finally, special days. So it's my uncle's birthday coming up this week. I want to definitely get him a card and a gift. So I'm going to take out some of the money that I have set aside here. And that is $25. Add that to my pal. And I'm going to withdraw that. 5, 15. Withdrawal minus 25, which leaves me at 0. But then I'm going to make another deposit for my payday to start building this envelope back up again. And my special days and birthdays envelope is for that. It's for birthdays, it's for holidays outside of Christmas, it's for graduations, anniversaries, any special days outside of the holidays that I save for with my sinking funds. So let me add up here what my total rollover amount will be for this pay period. Okay, so I've got 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 475. So that's $475 going towards my rollover. And that gives me a total income of $2,914.62 plus 50 plus 475, which equals $3,439.62. So that is my total income. And then I want to deal with my bills. So bills, I have this college deposit that we need to make, $500. Then I also have Amazon Prime coming out, and that is $119. And then I checked about our Haven membership, which is our gym spa membership, and that is actually not coming out this month, so I've zeroed that out. And then Netflix will come out on the 23rd. And then Navient, my student loan, will also come out this month. And then also storage fee, my car note, $405.25. And if you notice, I try to use 2 different ink colors so I can definitely easily visually see the differences that I make between my estimated budget and my actual budget and know which one is which. With my actual budget this month, I'm also adding on a few additional expenses that I found out about since putting together my estimated budget, and that is a traffic citation. Cannot believe I got a parking ticket, but I did. So actually not a parking ticket. I think it was one of those speeding tickets. Yes, it was a speeding ticket. It was $40, so I've added that because I want to make sure that gets paid. Then also Afterpay, I bought some planning supplies yet again. Afterpay is just an easy way of kind of breaking the payment up, so I'm not making a large sum payment at a time. I am paying $20.07 for that as well. That'll be the second payment. And then also my license renewal, which is $50. So let me add up what my total amount of bills are this pay period. 500 plus 19 plus 15.99 is 71.49 plus 155 plus 405.25 plus 40 plus 20.07 plus 50. Okay, that gives me a total of $1,676.80. Okay, so now I'm looking for my leftover amount, and the way that I get leftover is by taking my total income, $3,439.62, and subtracting my bill total, net minus $1,676.80, which leaves me with $1,762.82, which is significantly more than what I thought I would have had initially, so that's good. Before I touch my variable expenses, I like to deal with sinking funds, extra debt, and extra savings. So I'm going to jump over to sinking funds and figure out what I need for this pay period first. I know that I like to save for Christmas 2020, $130 per pay period. Also special days, $25. Car insurance, I've just rounded that down to $193. So $25 towards membership. Pet expenses, I'm going to keep that at $40. Also, my Be Happy fund, I think it'll be smart actually for me to go ahead and set aside some funds for that. If I add up my sinking fund totals, 130 plus 25 plus 193 plus 25 plus 40 plus 50 plus 25 equals 488, which is a little bit more than what I originally expected, but then you'll also see that I added in a sinking fund amount now for car expenses. And then I have extra debt. So I've decided for this pay period, I'm putting that University of Maryland bill on here again. If I pay it off, one, it takes away that medical expense, and two, it's actually on my credit report, so therefore it would hopefully improve my score over time. So I definitely want to get this paid. I've added it to my bill tracker 2 or 3 times now, and for whatever reasons I never get around to paying it. Those funds go towards something else. So this time I'm allocating the $200 and it's going to get paid. And then I also have John Hopkins. I want to go ahead and pay the $60. I originally allocated for that, and so that brings me actually to $260 as a total there. And then also for extra savings, emergency fund, I know I want to keep that at $25. Savings cushion, also $25. May savings challenge for the rest of the month, I need another $40. And then my checking cushion, I think I'm going to keep that at $50. That total is $140. So the way that I get the budget for my variable expenses is by subtracting my sinking funds, extra debt, and extra savings from what's left over after bills, and that tells me what my budget will be for variable expenses. So let's figure out what that amount is. $1,762.82 minus $488 minus $260 minus $140. That leaves me with $874.82 as my total. I need to include $100, which is why I emptied out my pet sinking fund towards pets. So I've already written that amount in. Then I also know that I want to set aside another $40 for gas and car wash because that has definitely been working for me. And then I know I also want to set aside $25 for charity. Let me see what my medical expenses need to be. I'm going to go ahead and set aside the $80 I originally estimated. And then for beauty, I don't think I have any significant expenses this month, so I'm going to budget $0 for that. Oh, I know also I can write in $50 for my uncle because I definitely want to set aside something for him. $874.82 minus 100 minus 80 minus 40 minus 25. Okay, $629.82. And then I have groceries and dining out, shopping, and miscellaneous to cover. So I definitely want to keep $150 for groceries. I think I'm going to actually bump up dining out to $160. I'm wondering if I should do $160 for groceries too, just to be on the safe side. Because groceries for me also includes like household things such as laundry and all of that. So I know I need a few laundry household things. So maybe, yeah, I'll bump both of those up to $160. Minus $160, minus $160. That leaves me with $309.82. Shopping, yes, we've been spending, even though we're home and we're quarantined, I feel like we have been spending more money on like random things. I think for shopping, I'm actually going to set aside just $100. Okay, minus 100, which would give me $209.82. That's actually good because something I really wanted to do this pay period that I didn't think I could afford to do this pay period was put an extra $100 towards my car payment. I really would like to start paying that down. So I'm actually going to, and that's going to change my number over here, but I'm going to put Wells Fargo, and that's $100, which would then bring that amount to $360. And then that would then leave me with $109.82. I think I'm actually going to bump up my uncle's birthday amount to $60 because that would account for a card and then me being able to put towards a $50 gift. And then that would then leave me with $40, which I think I want to put toward, let me put that in miscellaneous. And honestly, when I do my cash envelopes, I probably will just round this to $150 because it has to sit in my wallet and I don't want a lot of ones and all of that to bulk up my wallet. Now let's add it up again. 160 plus 160 plus 100 plus 80 plus 40 plus 25 plus 100 plus 149.82 plus 60. 874.82. That then should be what I need for all of my categories, and the way that we balance that out or make sure that we've done everything correctly is to zero it out. So let's start at the top. Total income, $3,439.62. Minus bills, $1,676.80. Minus variable expenses, $870. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm moving too fast. I need to bring down the leftover amount and put it in the variable expense column. So that's $1,762.82. And then subtracting that amount, $874.82, Leaves me with $888. Bringing that over here to the leftover column of the sinking funds section. $888 minus $488 equals $400. That is not right. Yeah, that's not right. I miscalculated something. Let's see. Oh, you know why? Because when I added that extra $100 over here, that actually should have come out of my total over here. I screwed myself. Okay. So now I see my error. I'm going to have to go back and adjust these, but that's okay because I actually felt like I had a good bit to add to each of these sections. So that should actually be $774. This should actually be $774, and that is because I took $100 from this budget to go towards paying an extra amount on my car note, and therefore that should have come out of this group. Knowing that now, I need to go back and readjust my numbers, and that's basically backing out $100. I think the easiest way to do that is just take it out of miscellaneous. So miscellaneous would then be $49.82. Let me add that up and make sure I'm getting $774.82. So 160 plus 160 plus 100 plus 80 plus 40 plus 25 plus 100 plus 49.82 plus 60. 774.82. Yes. We're going to change this number here. Let's start at the top and work our way over. Get rid of that number there also. Start with $3,439.62 minus our bill total, minus $1,676.80, which leaves us with $1,762.82. I brought that amount down, and now we're going to subtract out our variable expenses, minus $774.82, which leaves us with $988. And I'm going to take that number and bring it up here, $988. $988 minus $488 leaves me with $500. I'm going to bring that $500 down to extra debt, and we're going to have a total here of $360. So subtracting that out, which leaves us with $140. I'm going to bring that down to the leftover row in the extra savings section, and then the total here is $140, so that zeroes us out. So my income total, $3,439.62 minus all of my expenses, $3,439.62 equals 0. And that is my payday budget. So this is for May 15th, 2020. Okay, so now we're going to put together the cash envelope breakdown sheet. And I've written in my categories just to save a little time. And now I need to write in the amounts for each of those categories. So now I'm going to do a cash breakdown. I'm going to try to use the denominations that I already have first, and then figure out what additional amounts that I need. I just recently purchased the Budget Mom's stack of her deposit slips. So I'm going to use one of these to record the amount of denominations that I still need from the bank. So for Christmas, we're going to do 100, a 20, and a 10. Also for special days, we're going to use a 20 and a 5. For car insurance, I'm going to use 100 and a 50 and 2 20s. Wait, did I do something wrong here? Yes, because I thought that was 100. 100's over here. And this should actually be 3. And then memberships, I need 25, so I'm going to use 120 and a 5. And then pet expenses, I'm going to use 2 20s for that. And then Be Happy Fund, I'm going to use a 50 for that. And then car expenses, I'm going to use a 20 and a 5 for that. And then license renewal, I'm going to use 2 20s and a 10. Miscellaneous, as I mentioned earlier, just to keep things simple, I'm just going to round that to $50, and I'm going to make that 2 20s and a 10. And then birthday for my uncle, I want to make that 2 20s and 2 10s. So let me add up what all, I did the same thing up here, thinking this is 100, but this should actually be over here. I need 2 $100 bills, 2 50s, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 12, 13, 14, 20s, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10s, 1, 2, 3, 20s, and 3 1s. And let me add up everything to be sure that I have the same amount. So 130 plus 25 plus 3 plus 25 plus 40, that's 50, 25 plus 50 plus 49. Nope, clear entry, plus 50, plus 60 equals 648. And then let me add up what these down here equal: 200, 100, 280, 5 10s, 50, 3 5s, 15, and 3 1s, 3. When you add up 200 plus 100 plus 280 plus 50 plus 15 plus 3, 648. So it balances out. Now I need to see what I need from the bank. In terms of hundreds, I needed $200 bills, and I have $200 bills, so therefore I don't need any additional ones. For 50s, I have 150 here, so I just need one more 50. And then 20s, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Yes, so I have 11 and I need 14, so I'm going to need 3 more 20s. And then 10s, I need all 5 of those. I don't have any. I do have 1 5, but I need 3, so I'm going to need 2 of those. And then I'm also going to need my 3 1s. I'm going to take this to the bank and get the additional denominations that I need in order to stuff my cash envelopes. I'll come back, stuff them with you, and then we'll be all set for this pay period. Hey babes, I am back and I have cash to stuff envelopes for today. So before we get started, I want to just make sure I have enough of each denomination. So I'm going to go through and count those, and then I'm going to get into how much I need to put into each of my envelopes. So let me start off with the $1 bills. I need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I need 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. I need 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 14 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 2 50s, 1, 2, and I need 2 $100 bills, 1, 2. That gives me a total of $648, which will go towards my sinking funds and other envelope expenses. So let's start off with car insurance, and I'm saving towards a larger goal with that. So I am depositing $193. For that amount, I need 1 $100 bill, 1 $50 bill, 2 20s, and 3 singles. So 1, 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add that to my car insurance envelope, but before I do that, let me add it to my deposit slip. Move these over to the side real quick. Okay, so today is May 15th. Deposit plus $193, and my total is $446 for that. I'm going to add up everything I have in here to make sure that's my new total. Yikes. And make sure I do everything on screen. All right, let's add it up real quick for car insurance. 1, 2, 50, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $446 is set aside for car insurance. I'm going to stick my deposit slip back inside, and we're all done with that one. The next one is special days, and for this one I'm adding $25. So I'm going to put in a 20 and a 5. 20, 5, and let's see, I don't have any money saved up because I used my special days money previously. So deposit plus 25, which gives me $25 now in that envelope. And I think after this month, I should be able to build it back up for a while because I don't think I have any other significant birthdays until the fall. So special days is filled. Then we have memberships. And for memberships, I am adding $25 to that one. So that is a 20 and a 5. And I'm going to add that to my deposit slip. 515 deposit plus 25 equals 65. And let's add that up with what's inside the envelope to make sure that's what we have. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Put that back in my memberships envelope. And we are now saving towards membership expenses in 2021, which is pretty cool. All right, then we have pet expenses. And for pet expenses, I have set aside $40, 2 20s. 1, 2. And as you know, I withdrew all of my money when I did my payday budget because I needed to purchase some dog food. I'm zeroed out, but adding this back in starts up my deposits again. And now we have $40 in that envelope. And that's great because I know my dog will need a grooming soon when things open up again. So we're closer to having that paid for. All right, I'm going to do Christmas last actually because that's normally the most complicated one. My Be Happy fund, I actually am setting aside $50 for that. And I have a 50 here. I don't have anything in Be Happy now, and I've spent it in prior months. So that is my initial deposit. I have car maintenance, and I actually have set aside 25 for that. So a 20 and a 5. And this is my first deposit in this particular envelope, but I do want to start building it up. So let's write in our category, car maintenance, deposit, $25. Okay. And then the next envelope we have is travel. I'm not saving anything particularly for this envelope right now. I do have some money that I was previously saving. My trip has been actually postponed until June of 2021. If you're a planner babe and you're going to go wild, then I hopefully will meet you there. But I do want to start saving towards that trip just to cover my airfare, hotel fees, and spending money. So since I have a whole nother year to save for that, in June I will start. And last but not least, my favorite and yet the most challenging, Christmas. So for Christmas, I've set aside $130 plus $130, and that brings me to $1,430, which by my next payday will put me at the halfway point for Christmas for this year, which is pretty awesome. That is really cool. So let me pull the 120 and 10 that I need for this one. And then let me add up everything. So So I need $14.30, $100 for my gift card that I've printed off, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, honey, $1,300, $1,320, $40, $60, $80, $90, $1,400, $10, $20, $30. So $1,430. Everything's accounted for. And that is my current Christmas balance. So I'm at the halfway point. My goal for this year is $3,000. And I'm almost there. I'm almost halfway. That's pretty exciting. And let me make sure I add my deposit slip back to that because I will need it. I may actually need a larger envelope. But we'll see by my next stuffing whether I need to upgrade to a different envelope. And then I do have some extra cash left over here. This is for, one, my license renewal, $20, $40, $50. I will actually put that in my wallet because I'm going to get a money order so that I can end up mailing that off or taking it to the MBA if they open soon. So I'm going to actually hold on to that. I will add my $40 from miscellaneous to my May savings challenge because I forgot that, and then I'll withdraw $40 to replenish my miscellaneous fund, which is what it's for. We're going to take 20 of these dollars that we're going to go towards miscellaneous and put them in the May envelope, and then you'll be able to see me stuff this envelope as well. So that brings the total here to 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 for May, which is awesome. I think I've fully satisfied my May challenge, and I'm going to write in my information. $5.15 deposit plus 40, which brings me to 80 for my May savings challenge. Put that off to the side, and then $10 will go towards my miscellaneous fund. So I rounded that up for that. And then also my uncle has a birthday coming up. 20, 40, 50, 60. So I know I want to use some of it to buy a card, and then the rest I'll probably just put in the envelope for him. So yeah, that is my last $60, and that will go in my wallet as well for now until I can get the card to put everything in. But you know what? I have my wallet here, and then I'll put the $10 for miscellaneous. I'll go to the ATM and also pull out another $40 to make sure I have my full $50 for miscellaneous, and then also the $50 for my license renewal. I'll put that in here so that I can purchase my money order. And then the $60 for my uncle, I'll also put that in here. I'll get a paper clip actually so I don't get the money confused. But the $60 for my uncle, I'm also going to put in here for now so that I can put together his card and drop that off on his birthday. And that is all that I have for cash envelope stuffing for this pay period. I truly hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I always love cash envelope stuffing with you guys. Hopefully, if you like this video, you will give me a thumbs up. Also, you'll subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed the very next time we have something to share here on the Happiness Heals channel. Ciao!